No guy in the trailer wash out here has a 53 Chevrolet pickup truck. Man, that thing that's pretty cool. It's clean. But we over here getting washed out. Won't be long now. We got, wasn't really that dirty. I washed it out before I left the house the other day, so it shouldn't take too long. We hauled a load of rice and a load of DDG, so it ain't dirty. So they'll just spray it out real quick and we'll be done. Go over here and try and get loaded and get down here. I got to get to the doctor today. I got a doctor's appointment. All right, so we headed in the tunnel. I hope this is going to be better than the last time we come up in here because, well, simply because they told us we were loading over here where this guy is. And turns out we wasn't loading where that guy is. We'd already went to one place before, so hopefully this is going to come out pretty dang good. Better than the last time, so hopefully we get out of here loaded pretty quick. I got a doctor's appointment today. I got to go get something done about this. Y'all, I ain't said nothing to y'all about this yet, but I want y'all to look at this. Look at this. It is something else. I've got something trying to eat the skin off of me, and it's been coming and going the last couple months. It all started somewhere by the time I started running that green truck. It's just been a mess ever since. So hey, my girl's coming out here to get my paperwork, so I'm gonna give her this and see about we make sure we're in the right spot. But we're trying to get out of here. There's a ditch over there and a rail car right there. And some more ditch right there, man. It's tight getting out of here some days, just depending on how they're what kind of rail car situation they got going on in here. So, but we loaded. That took all of about, I don't know, 10 minutes to load me. So we're gonna go to the scale house. Wasn't very many dry vans over there today, so that's even better. Maybe we'll get scaled in, scaled out, and get gone. That'd be awesome. All right, so we are up and at it this morning. That's where we were. We were lined up to go inside that scale house right there. And now we got to make this left-hand turn right here and back in this building. Turn the old blinker on. We got to do it before this street gets busy, like here in just a few minutes. And we got to back in that door right there. All right, let me see if I can put this thing down and get this done real quick before everybody and their brother starts coming in here. All right, so we got that little fiasco done, and we didn't have to weigh in or weigh out, and it was kind of awesome because just the location of all these streets and how these buildings and everything are laid out around here is kind of messed up. But guess what happens when mills are 100 years old, and it just happens like that when it grows. So all right, I got to make this right here. I'll catch up with you guys later. Oh yeah, guys, it is Sunday afternoon, the day that I used to like leaving the most. If it was a pretty day like this and my truck was about halfway cleaned up, I used to love leaving on Sunday, and now I cannot. I tell you, your priorities change. The older you get, I guess. And like the old saying, if it's got tits or tires, you got problems. So got ready to leave. I was bumping everything. I'm like, holy crap, I got a little bit of it wasn't bad low, but anyway, it's Sunday afternoon. Truck's cleaned up. It's a pretty day outside. It used to be my favorite day to go trucking. Sunday afternoon, clean truck, everything's looking good. It's just don't always have that same luster as it had years ago. Just with family and everything. Priorities change, you know, and that's mine have changed. I like doing Sunday afternoon stuff with my kids, so we need to be riding four-wheelers right now at the out of land and driving four-wheelers through the pond and everything else, but instead, I'm going trucking. So anyway, you got to pay for this crap, so it is what it is. It just is what it is. So we're going to air this tire up and get the trucking. Alright, so we're here in Illinois getting some fuel now. We need to clean up around this joint. But we showed up here right about the time that the fuel truck did, so wanted to get this thing pumped before he started dropping fuel, because I don't want them to stir up a bunch of junk that's in that tank, especially if that tank's low and the tank coming around for the pumps here. If it's low, and if that thing's low, and even if it ain't low, they go to dropping in there. They go to dropping in there, and it stirs all the trash, everything up in there. And I don't like to be pumping when they're dropping, just because I've seen some situations where it got bad. It never happened to me, but it's happened to other people. And I don't want none of that. Don't want that. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. So, yeah, that's not what I'm wanting to do tonight. So, hopefully we'll get out there and get pumped off or get topped off. Whew. Kicked my butt this weekend. Man, I had a leaking pipe in my wall and a drain pipe in my house, and it leaked. Oh Lord, last weekend I think when it started, and anyway, I hadn't been able to. I was gone. I got home, and well, my plumber was supposed to come look at it, and he just never could get to it last week. So anyway, all my hardwood in my house, or in the kitchen and laundry room and everything, it's running. So I had to peel all that up, and then I went to digging around, pulled my dishwasher out, and because like that's where I figured the drain went into the slab, and sure enough, and it was just actually what it was a leaking a pipe. All that in my house is like black pipe, but no, they looked like somebody put a piece of galvanized from a sink over to the drain at some point in time, and it had done rusted through. So anywho, I got it down to there, so maybe my plumber, I'm gonna call him in the morning, and maybe he can come get it and knock it out now that I got everything. But man, we got wet sheetrock. We got some paneling that's sheetrock. Ooh, I heard it click. Sheetrock over the top of it. So there's just, I don't know, if we get out, I mean, like, there's no telling what kind of mold and crap's in there. So back behind where the dishwasher was, I just left the dishwasher out and fan going wide open on it. So hopefully we'll get something out of there. Just keep bleaching, spraying bleach all over that mess. So, anyway, I got to jump out. We still got a few hours to go. I would like to get through Indianapolis this evening, but I don't know. I'm tired. Might not make it. So anyway, let me jump out, finish topping off, and get going. Oh Lord, we can't get this all fast enough. I am starving to death. We come in here about oh shoot, I can't remember when it was now. I want to say it was like around 12:30, something like that, Central Time, which 1:30 Eastern Time. Now it's 4:30 Central Time. I thought I was going to get a late lunch. I'm going to go to the Mexican restaurant when I get done here, but yeah, I thought I was going to get a late lunch. Now I done screwed around fixing to get an early supper, I think, but good God, I'm hungry. But we're just about done unloading this rice bray, and I am glad of it. We had a couple trucks here. Usually unload here in the mornings when I come to this place. Didn't have a load for me, so still don't have a load right now. So we're going to go eat some Mexican, find a place to take a shower later on tonight, maybe, possibly. I don't know, there's no truck stops anywhere around here, so kind of out here in no man's land, so we're just going to play it by ear. Hopefully we'll have a load and we'll have somewhere we can go to and be sitting there waiting to load early in the morning. Hopefully by the end of the day we'll have that. So we still got about an hour and a half on the Central Time to have something happen for us. So maybe it'll happen here in a little bit. So all right, I'm fixing to go in here and get my logbook caught up and wait on this. Let's see how close we are here. It's getting not as solid there, so we still got a little bit in there. I'd climb up in there, but they don't want you climbing in your trailer here. Alright guys, we're headed out this morning. We had to lay over last night. Ended up getting unloaded, going to the Mexican restaurant, eating, and realized real quick we wasn't going to get out. So regardless, we ended up getting us a load. It's not what we want, not what we want to do, but it's going back towards the house. So that's the best place I think I can be this week. It looks like everything's been slow the last few weeks, and it don't look like it's getting no better anytime soon. So it's just one of those things that I don't know, we're gonna have to muster through it. It don't look like we're gonna make any good money anytime soon, so just gonna have to ride and hope everything gonna be all right. So all right, we're gonna ride along here, and I'm gonna turn the CB on. Listen, there's several guys that I meet over here that comment, and I try to have my radio on through here because it just seems like more and more people through here that I run into that comment. So anyway, we're gonna ride on and go load some garbage. Well, we made it about a few miles, not many miles, and got a call. Somebody else at the customer, somebody else that works there, moved that load that I was supposed to go pick up. So that being said, just found me a spot where I can chill out for a minute and maybe we'll get something accomplished here in the next few minutes. But guys, it ain't looking good. It ain't looking good. It's almost lunchtime Eastern Time and still ain't done nothing. So
yeah, how does somebody do that? Anybody know how they do that? Lay it on the side like that?
I don't know. Somebody laid a truck on the side somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know. Maybe on this ramp back here. This ramp is like a clover leaf, so somebody may have went around it too fast, but whatever. So we're just sitting here. We're just sitting here waiting. I don't know. I may have to make some phone calls myself. The guy that loads me, he's good at what he does, and I never, hardly ever lay over. I mean, it's been working for this guy almost a year and a half. And my Snap-on guy says, he sent me a text message, said, hey, I need to sell some stuff today. I bet you do, buddy. Anyway, that's the deal. We're just sitting. You know, the load was actually covered, and just lack of communication somewhere down the road. Here it looks horrible. So we're just sitting here waiting on something to happen. Like I said, the guy that loads me, he's good at what he does. And man, I think maybe I've worked for him almost a year and a half, and I've laid over maybe 4 or 5 times. I mean, like it's yeah. I always stay moving, you know, and he don't hardly ever put me out there unless we're gonna make a round, get back home. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna get out here. I got to text my Snap-on man back, tell him I don't want no tools because I can't afford them. I ain't making no money today. All right, we sat here all day, and I was playing around looking at my trailer, and this nut had come loose. I put this new brake chamber on the other day, and I guess this nut, I didn't tighten it good or something, but it had backed off, and I guess hitting the brakes and everything, this rod moving back forward just slowly turned it until my yoke, you know, it unscrewed out of my yoke. So it messed the threads up on it, and I didn't want to get my hacksaw out and take the brake chamber back off, so I run this nut all the way off and spun it off, and it was, I don't know, it was close to a cross thread when we put the yoke back on there. So, but yeah, we run the nut out so it kind of shaped the threads back up, and got her on there, got the brake back adjusted, put new cotter keys in there. I always keep a cotter key set with me. So we have we've absolutely sat here at this rest area all deadgum day, and finally may have had a load. No, just a minute. So we polished up on some wheels and tanks and got this bad boy cleaned up. But we're probably gonna ride and go take a shower here in a minute, and we might have a long ride tonight. If this place loads 24/7. So, golly. All right, so we did the Taco Bell and a shower here at North Baltimore, Ohio. I think it's North. Yeah. This is it. Petro here. So we finally got a load. Finally got our load information while we was in there a while ago. It took, I mean, it was probably 6 o'clock Central Time getting our load information. So we got a ride on. I got to be there. It's about, I think, 400, a little over 400 miles to where I'm going after I load. I got to be down there tomorrow at 6 p.m. So it's a pretty good place to go most times. So maybe it won't have too much of a problem. So let's ride on. I'm fixing to go out here and check this little short hood potato hauler out of Pennsylvania. It's one of those true Dutch country, I think. Trying to think that guy's name. Maybe Virgil Weaver. I can't remember which one it is, but the guy has, I think this is one of his trucks. He's got some awesome potato haulers. One of the best looking 359s I've ever seen. He's got a green one that is painted up, Winslow stripes, everything. It is bad to the bone, but this little short hood, I think this is his truck, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna try and get a video on him easing out of here. So, all right, logbook's done. We're ready to rock and roll. Contact. I told y'all that thing was bad. That makes me, I want a stock visor on my truck so bad. Yeah, Virgil, no, that's what it is. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, that truck is awesome. God, that thing's bad. All right, I missed my turn a while ago. No trucks allowed to scale house. No truck scale house down this way. Freaking 15 signs down here for no trucks, scale house this way. And you come in from the other way, and I didn't see one sign saying a scale house was down here. So I'm still looking for the scale. There's another entrance maybe down here. Alright, so far, not so bad. We're just going to swing down through here, and this guy's going to get our paperwork, and hopefully we'll be good. I ain't going somewhere new. He told me to follow him down here, so apparently we're going to come down here, loop around over here somewhere, and go load. Alright guys, we are in for a treat here. This is definitely a pay attention to what's going on deal right here. We've got to go down this alley. Oh, got our loader here. Back up for him. We got to go down that alley right there, and it looks tight. Alright, so we've got to miss all that, all this. Make a left in this alley down here. Toot our horn. Give the old horn a toot toot. We got to swing wide because we got to miss all them poles and everything over there. And then we got to go make a left around this. So we got to have our trailer as close to these poles over here as we possibly can. Just take her easy. Miss the poles. Yeah. Alright, give the old horn a toot toot again. And now, miss all this over here. There's a pothole right here. So, now we got to turn and go up in here and get up under those bins right there. So, yep, we are missing that pole there, barely. And now, we got to get lined up. Hopefully we can get lined up in here. It's tight. Lord, it's tight. But we got it. Boy, this stuff comes out fast. Well, it sounds like it. It's just loud, I guess. We're going to watch the gauge out here, toot the horn, and let him know when we're back. We're going to pull up. Definitely need the GoPro for this. I'd be inside, not being out in this mess. The wind just shifted on me, so hopefully we won't get coated too bad. Hopefully we're going to be all right with this. I hope we got to the back hopper in time. We got... This thing's loading so fast, you know, it's hard to, this gauge responds slower than what it's loading. So I hope that we didn't mess up. I think we did though. I think I waited too long. Yeah, okay. So it's still tight in here and it's dark. And whatever this crap is, this sugar beet mess, it is. When it gets wet and the road is just a little bit damp, it's slick. It's slick. I mean, I've been, even like out on the highway in front of this place, it's slick. Alright, so we are making a left-hand corner here. That is a humongous hole right there, looks like. Jeez. Alright, so let's just turn around in here, do the best we can. There's a wall over there, of course. And here is the swamp they were talking about. So, not only did I polish my wheels today, and look at that. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God. This is ridiculous. Look, I know y'all can't tell, but we are like, we just drove through like, this is probably like 2 feet of water, sludge. That's, oh my God, I just hit my bumper. Man, I ain't never, ever coming back here. Now I'm stuck. Stuck. I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck. Yeah. Up to the dolly legs and sludge. Alright, so we got the loader here fixing to give us a tug here. I'm just gonna let him pull me out. Now that fiasco's over with, we gotta go through here, duck and dodge all these other places, and go through this alley here. I hope I'm just about out of this place, cause son of a bitch. This is ridiculous. It ain't these guys' faults neither, so, but I'm pissed. I'm that calm pissed. That pissed I don't like being, really, but ain't nothing I can do about it. I mean, fuck, it just ain't nothing I can do. You see this? I am beyond pissed now. It's fixing to rain. I ain't got time to straighten this out. That is steel tubing up in there. Like, this bumper bracket don't play around. Yeah. All the way up my step. This is, I'm telling you what. Look at this. I've never in my life, and I pull flatbed, I've done, look at that. It's up in my suspension hanger on the other side. That air tank was, oh man. I'm fixing to call this place tomorrow, and I'm fixing to raise 9 kinds of hell. I'm fixing to take some pictures, and I'm fixing to raise hell. This is ridiculous. I don't gripe about much when it comes to, I know these places just, you're gonna have this, but this is absolutely asinine. Look at this. Look, my hopper was under mud. Look at that. That's my fuel tank. There is my knee. My knee is right there. That's it, guys. 2 feet. 2 feet of mud right there. Well, we didn't beat the rain. I was hoping to get over this Saginaw River Bridge here before the storm came. This is going to be, we're in probably like a 30-mile headwind, 30, 40 mile an hour. And it's whooping hard. I guess there's one silver lining in this is there is nobody on the road. I've passed one car since I've gotten on, so it seems to be getting lighter, but we're gonna hit another wave of it here in a minute, and it's gonna be just as bad as what we went through, I think. But we've had about 30 pounds of manifold pressure or more since we left. We're bucking that hard of a wind, so just one of those things. It ain't gonna be perfect every day. This day has proven that it's not perfect every day. Yep, there's Walmart. 50 freaking mile an hour through the parking lot there. Come in the parking lot a while ago when I come in. He was going to the scale over there. And I was walking from the fuel pump. That prime truck wasn't in the way, but I was walking from the restaurant. And the dickhead comes in the parking lot, literally probably running 30 mile an hour, you know, and I'm like, I thought maybe he's going to the fuel pump. He just come in so fast, I didn't know where he's going. So, being Walmart, I didn't think he'd be going to the scale, but apparently he's going to the fucking scale. Oh, look at that guy. Oh my God. missed it. Freaking missed it. That guy had to, like, he literally was running 50 through the parking lot. This is just getting insane anymore. Absolutely insane. All right, I got to get my logbook done. We made it down here to Indiana last night, and I had hours to drive, but I was just like, you know, really didn't feel like it. And since my appointment is 6 p.m. tonight, and we're like, I don't know, less than 5 hours away, and it's, I don't know, 9:30 in the morning. Really ain't no need in just pushing myself. So we're gonna do a logbook, get going here. We're muddy. Every wheel mud, I mean just mud. We run through so much rain last night and there's still mud all over everything. It is, I am absolutely not livid, but I mean at the same time, I mean, in this deal right here, you go to a place, I really shouldn't be surprised, and that almost did not surprise me. Like if it would have been a little bit less worse, it wouldn't have surprised me. But anyway, it is what it is. It's nothing I can do about it now, other than calling Ray's Cane with them. They probably ain't gonna do nothing. Probably ain't gonna make me feel no better neither. All right, I got to get this thing going here. We got to pull. Well, I think I'm gonna get fuel here. I can't get my TAO for one card to account to load up. Can't find my card, so I was kind of wanting to get fuel here so I can get a shower later on. You know, I have a shower credit, and mud flap here is fairly cheap. It's a little cheaper down at Speedway, a few exits down, but there's no shower there. I'm not gonna take a shower, but you know, you get no shower credit. Speedway don't have shower, so at least none of the ones nowadays. I mean, there was a few of them back in the day that had showers, but no showers at this speed. Well, I say that, I don't think there's any showers. Any Speedway I'm going to anytime soon, no showers. So anyway, that being said, you know, the few cents higher that is at the Petro cover the cost of the shower, you know, so that's kind of what I kind of base that on. So all right, I got to shut up and get going. Yep, still looking like crap. We're gonna have to go get a truck wash at some point in time this week. I hate that because oh, I need to go turn this off. I wasn't gonna get my 50 gallons because it's a hell of a lot cheaper in Illinois and the tax credit's better. Hell, here we are streaking. I just kind of had a long day and a long afternoon, so I just really didn't film much, but I'll fill y'all in here a little bit once we get cleaned up. Lord, we should have spent the night down here. I just, being Granite City, I mean, you're talking about like St. Louis is right over there. I just wasn't really sure. I mean, I know guys come down here and get in line real early, like, you know, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, I did figure there'd be a mess, but I didn't want to get in here and like, something happen, or I don't know. I'm just nervous about sometimes. I rarely, if I can make it to where I'm loading or unloading, I'll go. But I rarely don't. I wish I would in this case, because it may be damn near lunch before we get out of here. This place is so slow about loading DDG. You come anywhere else to get DDG, it's like the slowest place I've ever loaded DDG. So anyway, I don't know. I made the wrong call. I'll just say that. So I guess I'm gonna get out and wipe my mirrors and assess the truck wash from last night. I don't think it was great, but it was probably okay. So we're just gonna sit and wait. That's all we do. Wait. Just wait. Buy you a hopper bottom so you can just sit around. If you like sitting around all the damn time, just buy you a hopper bottom. All right, so we finally got back here to scale in. They kind of have you stage out there and then scale in as they need you, but they've you can't put but one truck in line and without getting in the way. So we're gonna kind of come in here the back way. We're gonna make this left right here, and then come around and get in line behind these other guys. So, all right, let's do this real quick. Man, this stuff, it loads so fast here that your gauge don't have time to respond. So like last time I was here, I loaded, I ended up like 85,000 or something first leg. So then I went and took some off, and I was like, I don't know, 80,800 or something like that. I can't remember. It was one of the last videos, if I even posted. I don't even know. I'm so far behind on videos, I don't even know what's getting posted. I thought about just deleting everything and just starting all over fresh, because you know, green truck's probably coming up next week, and I know everybody's ready to see it, so I'm ready to see it too. Time to park this old gal. I need to do some work on her, and I just want to finish out the winter and an old green truck. So anyway, this guy's just about loaded. It don't take but a minute here, but the other day I was here, and Lord, it took forever to get in here. Every truck they loaded would take like 30, 40 minutes. But I don't know. We're about to see a mess up here, man. This dude's rolling his tarp and it's still coming out. Oh my God. Oh golly. I ain't driving up in that. Alright, so he's going to watch my gauge for me, so we're guaranteed to be light or heavy. We're not going to be dead on, I promise you that. So anyway, I don't know. I don't know. He didn't get mad, but I thought he was going to get mad because that crap was coming out through there. And I mean, I just had my truck washed a little bit ago. Like, you know, last night I literally drove like 90 miles since I had my truck washed. So I really wasn't wanting to just drag it all out through that mess. So I kind of give it a little bit of gas. It was trickling down. It was trickling down, and then it would stop just a little bit and trickle a little more. And I'm like, I ain't doing this. Sorry, I'm just not going to do this. You know, I had polished on my truck all day the other day and drove it right through a 2-foot mud pit. And I said, I'm not going to just, I mean, it's DDG. It's probably not going to stick very much, but, and this is grain hauling, you know, or not grain hauling, ingredient hauling. But, some people call it grain hauling. I call it ingredient hauling. But, anyway, I just didn't want to get this crap all over my truck. So, all right, here's my guy right here. He's watching my gauge for me. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to put it in gear. Oh, I got two guys here. I got one guy in the booth over there, and he's telling me to come on. Yeah, I'm not really crazy about this this setup here. I'd rather watch my gauge, and because I'm sitting here looking at this guy looking at my gauge, and I'm sitting here looking at this guy back here, and he's telling me to come on, and the guy told me that, you know, he was going to watch me, so I'm watching him on the ground over here watching my gauge, and I'm looking for him to tell me to pull up, and the other guy in the booth back here is telling me to pull up. So it's kind of I mean, I'm glad they're teaming up and trying to teamwork, get all these trucks. They got a bunch of trucks in here and knocking it out, but I mean, it's communicate that a little bit better, I think.
Always in a big hurry. Why ain't you up the way yet, Paulie?
All right, back around. We're gonna go over here and try and dump 2,300 pounds off of this thing. 2,300 pounds. It was 82,300, and I don't know if I'm gonna try and dump everything. I know I'm over on my trailer, so I'm thinking I'm going to pop a few or get my trailer gauge down to where it's supposed to be, and if I can get my trailer gauge down to where it's supposed to be, all right, so we had to back up in there, and we're sliding up in here and letting some of this stuff off. I'm gonna let some more off the back, just a tad, just to make sure. I needed 2,300 pounds, so I think I got it. That's got to be 20. I'm not dumping any more off. Yeah, I don't want to dump too much off, but I sure as heck don't want to have to back down in here again. I'm not so sure that backing in here blindside from that way would have been better, because you don't have these poles to deal with here. So I had to pull down there and then back up. But I mean, I had to wiggle my way, my front end around back and forth right there to get my trailer straight. Oh, gotta watch every freaking pole. They just love for you to hit. They want to make it tight in here where you hit everything, I guess. So let's go see what we got. I'm pretty sure we got enough. If it's close, I may have to, and this is kind of one of those things that you learn after a while, but if it's close, you know, like a couple 100 pounds, just jump over on that catwalk real quick and let it scan your ticket, scan your card right there. There's my card. So, you know, it's 200 pounds, and, you know, if it's 300 pounds, leave your door open and kind of pick up on your door a little bit. So, all kind of little tricks that you learn. I learned that back in the old dump bucket days. So, hopefully we got enough. I don't know. I'm stressed out this morning because I'm ready to get this load off and get home. It ain't been a good week. I've laid over a day and a half. I've been a bumper. I've had to drive through mud. And it hadn't been a good week. One of those things. They're not all going to be good anyway, but this one was exceptionally bad. I give it a 8.5 on the bad. I give it a 7.5. It wasn't 8.5 bad. You know, laying over a day, you're just gonna have that sometimes, but you know, driving through that mud pit, bending the heck out of my bumper is nuts. That's really what made it bad. But you know, and then you know how crap falls downhill. You know, and that's kind of how it works with your emotions on a bad week. It's just like, you know, you sit there and try and revamp your mentality as things go bad, and you think I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna be positive. And then like something else happens worse than the last worst thing that happened. It was like, all that went out the window and you're just back to square one, losing your mind. So anyway, hopefully we got enough off. We'll see here in just a second. I hope so. I think we got enough off. I hope we didn't get too much. I don't think we got too much. It's needed 2,300 pounds, and that was just good. It's hard to judge this stuff, you know. It depends on how wet and how dry it is. So I pray that was enough, but I'm pretty sure it was enough. It looked like enough. So I dumped a little bit off the front, you know, a couple 100 pounds off the front, just a little added insurance, you know. I mean, with the rate of this shit, I mean, it's like a couple 100 pounds, you know, it's already cheap. Screw it. So anyway, here we go. We about to pull up on here and get weighed out. Yeah, get on your side of the road there, Grandpa. I'd appreciate that. right, that does her another load dumped here, going home for the rest of the week. I had to hurry up. I need to get in the truck and close the door before the all the corn dust. Man, that corn dust is bad today over there. The wind's just, the river's right there, Arkansas River's right there. So I mean, it's just like the wind's going every which way and it makes it a mess. So time to ride on to the house. I am more than ready. We kicked that load off. That was a, I forget, a 400 something mile run. We kicked her off. We left there about 10. It's about 4:30 now. So we've definitely stayed with it today. So, all right, guys, we're riding on to the house. House the end of Castle Lay Dirty Trucker. Let's go.